How did you suck that all? It's a good thing we're back at the building. You're going to have to pee in 2 minutes.
I am 6'6". This is like...
Yes, but you have the bladder of a 6-year-old.
We're far. I can pee.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good thing we're here because you're going to need it.
I love that the theme of all of our episodes are when is it that I'm going to have to go to the bathroom.
Well, it's like a subplot, really.
Not the overarching theme.
But it's going to have to happen, so we might as well be upfront about it.
Girl.
I'm sorry. We can't pause Facebook Live, but ladies and gentlemen, Drew's urination issues.
It's a problem.
It's not really a problem. It just is who you are, because everybody's different. That's okay. You can be a rapid peer. I don't know where else to go with this.
We can't end on this.
No. Which, yeah, that's what I asked you. Which, good Lord, now I stammer. Which Harry Potter house am I in? Do you know?
I don't.
Okay.
You have to take the test.
It's not Hufflepuff.
Matt, so you didn't get to see that I wear a bow tie every day usually, but
It does.
you.
But this one is like linen or something, and it's really super duper. Like, it's, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
He's
thank
very
you.
fancy. He's pretty. He has a special machine to make his ice special. He's pretty fancy.
A good ice maker? Yeah, I do.
Maybe on our next episode we can go to your house and just eat ice.
I just bring it with me. Cooler of it. Stick that back here.
Oh yeah, I have the converter. We can go to, what is that place? The rental place where you get extra chairs when you have a party. They sell the syrup for the snow cones.
I think I have syrup at home.
Bring it.
I think I have a snow cone maker.
God, this is gonna be so amazing.
Sarah Stelmach gave it to me for my birthday a few years ago.
I did not know that. How did I not know that?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Bring it.
I love a snow cone.
Who doesn't
Love
love
a
a snow
snow
cone?
cone.
Do you know, I've had the snow cones that are like crunched up ice, and
You've never had shaved ice?
I hadn't until we went to Virginia Beach to buy kayaks. And it was so soft.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. But it didn't get all frozen where it clumped back together and you had to stab it.
Yeah.
It stayed soft.
Yeah.
It was the best thing ever. We need to find, is there any of that around here?
There used to be trucks, Hawaiian ice trucks that went around, but they haven't been around for years. But
If anybody in our area knows of the snow ice, what do you call it?
Matt says if you don't like snow cones, I don't trust you. Just saying.
I think that's a really good metric to use for,
Yeah.
We're on board with that.
And you might be a communist if you don't like snow cones.
It's possible. You know what the best snow cone flavor ever is? Okay, you tell me what yours is.
Well, are we doing like Hawaiian ice flavors? Or are we doing like red, blue?
I wasn't going to do it by color because so many of them can be the same.
What is your favorite?
Tiger's blood.
So that was one of the ones I would get, but I do like to do a cherry and blue raspberry mix together in a Hawaiian ice.
That'd be okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make purple?
Yeah.
Does it taste purple?
It tastes like cherry and blue raspberry.
So it's like a mixed berry snow cone, and you're
Yeah.
all fancy again? Drew and his mixed berry snow cone. But you know what? There has to be something around here because not
I think there might be one on Lafayette, maybe.
Okay, we're going to have to look into that.
Yeah, we will.
Google it real quick. We'll just go. So, not this past year, but the year before when we were doing new student orientation. No, it was the back to school sports thingy that they did this past summer. Anyway, they had, I thought it was a Hawaiian ice, but it might have been something else. But they had a truck, and they just gave you the scoop of ice, and you walked over to the thing and pushed the button and put your own syrup on it, or something like that.
So this is giving me Fredericksburg, Texas.
Okay, I can't properly Google for you because I'm the responsible
By the way,
driver.
when I was in San Antonio, I kept saying Fredericksburg, and people were like, Texas? And I was like, no, I'm not the old man decorator from Trading Spaces who's from Fredericksburg, Texas.
I did not know that. How did that go, by the way? I'm not even asking you that question right now because you have to Google the shape.
Sorry, people are saying things.
Oh, hell.
Are they not?
Matt's laughing at you. Oh, Cole's here. Hey, Cole. I'm going to call your mom later. Let her know. Take my call. I have an 843 area code, so it's really weird, but I don't suppose she would expect me to have a Ohio area code anyway, so she'd probably be cool with it.
What's happening?
don't know.
Hold on.
Just say, don't say SIRI, but say that, and she'll just find it. Because if I say it, she'll wake up, and she's kind of evil on my phone.
Siri never wakes up on my phone. So I think there's a truck right here on the corner of Lafayette and whatever. Wait, where am
I don't even know. Do you need me to do it?
I got it.
No, he's from Boston.
It's right there, I think. It's that little thing.
Oh, that little...
At the corner of Lafayette and... Greenwich Village. Old Greenwich Drive.
That's like 6 minutes away.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's actually, like, in service.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out!
This show was supposed to be over, and now you're getting, like, an expanded... This is like the not shown in theaters, what do you call it when they give you the expanded scenes or some nonsense? So you can turn it off now. Bonus features. Maybe that's what it is. Because the rest of this is
But
totally...
why would you turn it off?
I don't know why anybody would turn it off, but frankly...
Go back to your life?
Yeah,
Gross.
We've been talking to them for a while. They might have other things to do. I think it's silly to think that way, but you never know. Okay, which way should I go all the way through Central Park onto 3?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the next light to do that. Well, remind me I need to go to the ATM at some point. I can do that after I drop you
Laura,
off the
go to
second
the
time.
ATM.
All right, Tate, thank you. Brilliant.
Oh, I was reading your Facebook and with the text messages between the two of you, but I didn't get exactly what was happening, so can you explain that?
Okay, well, if you go back and read it...
I did.
Okay, recently, because I added an update to it, and that explains it.
Oh,
It was
no, I didn't do that.
So you'll have to go back and look. There's a Tumblr post where I think somebody was trying to be all PETA about something, and it was...
People eating tasty animals?
That's the one. So I don't remember it verbatim, but somebody put a post up, I think it was Tumblr, and they were like, you know, it's not veal, it's a calf. It's not, you know, steak, it's a cow. It's not nuggets, it's a chicken. And then somebody else was like, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
That's funny.
And then it was like, the next one was like, this ain't a scene, it's an arms race. And then after that, somebody said something else. And then somebody else said, wait, maybe it's Maybelline. And then underneath that, they said, this is Sparta. It was awesome.
This makes that whole conversation make sense.
Yeah. Well, my son has memorized most of the internet. And I know this because I'll hear him say things that I know he just memorized off of a meme somewhere that are totally applicable. Like, he saves them and uses them at the right times. And it's hysterically funny. But I recognize what he's saying because I have also seen these things. So I really, for some reason, thought he would have seen that. And so when I said that on the text message, I was super disappointed. And seriously, one of the things that I hear, like, for whatever reason, movie quotes happen to be a big thing at my house. And most of us don't watch the same movies as the other people, but we all watch SpongeBob. And so, or have at some point in time. Like, Jeff and I were super excited about having... God!
Cheez-Its!
Cheez-Its. Just say excuse me, that's all you have to do.
It didn't smell.
I don't care. It's your gas in my car.
Look, I will...
There's nothing wrong with saying excuse me.
I say excuse me when I yawn.
We've covered this. That's not acceptable. Like, you can't just say excuse me at random other times and have it count for when you belch.
Look, I'll put peppermint in my mouth so that you won't have to roll the window down.
Do you have those little beads?
I do in my bag.
Oh. We don't have your bag, do we?
Oh, I got that bag.
Oh.
But do you just want peppermint oil?
I just like the little beads.
It's the same thing, but without the bead.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing that doesn't have a bead. Two different things. Like, that is not the same thing as a candy cane.
It's not the same flavor as a candy cane.
Yes, it is too. A candy cane is peppermint flavored.
Or is it spearmint? It depends on what flavor you get.
A traditional red and white candy cane is
Don't tell me what's
flavored.
traditional. If it could be traditional, then I get spearmint flavored candy canes.
You're right. It was so silly of me to talk to you about traditional anything. I don't know what I was thinking.
doTERRA peppermint beadlets.
Oh.
They could be a sponsor too.
I only want one. They're really spicy. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I love that. It's sublingual.
It's a big word.
Okay, so here's an opportunity. I'm trying to remember the quote Kate said to me.
Ding. I really need to work on my posture.
I'm not so worried about it for you.
Well, no, I'm worried that my gut's hanging out on Facebook.
It's not.
Oh, no, it was.
Facebook just needs to understand that it's a camera angle and that really you are very trim and delightful. I don't know what else you want me to say. If they can't take my word for it, what can they do?
It's a very good question.
Like, come on, people. These are your friends, Drew.
They are my friends. Hi, friends. I hate that they're mowing the grass already.
Why?
I hate the noise.
Seriously?
I don't like noises.
Well, I don't like your chewing noises and your burping noises, but like the low hum of a very small motor.
Infuriating.
You're infuriating.
I hate it because all of my neighbors only mow the lawn at like 6 in the morning.
Hate is a very strong word.
Oh no, I hate it.
You dislike it.
Hate it. Hate. Pure rage.
All right.
That they only can mow the lawn at 6 in the morning.
You know what? We really should have gone to the noodle store because right now I could be having a giant Rice Krispie treat. And it's gluten-free. Because that's really the problem that I have. I probably have too much gluten.
You're gluten-tired?
Okay. Pretty sure that's not appropriate.
I heard it on the internet.
That must be true. Was it an Abraham Lincoln quote?
Yes.
All right. What are they putting here, by the way? Where that treehouse place used to be?
What treehouse?
Ah!
Oh.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
You popped the beetle in.
It popped itself.
It's just peppermint oil.
It's so spicy.
Just push it around your mouth.
Oh, hell.
The treetop place is torn down.
I know, I can see that. I asked if he knew I was going there.
Probably a highway.
Ugh.
Now you have throat in here. Oh my gosh, it's peppermint oil. You knew what was going to happen.
The last time you gave me one of those, it didn't do that. It was just slowly dissolving. Suddenly, it was terrible.
It was just peppermint oil.
Okay, well, obviously that was a double dose. Can you imagine what would have happened if you give me both of those? What kind of monster are you?
Seem a little sensitive.
I'm not going to have to brush my teeth for a year.
Yes, you will. Wait, was there a fire on 610 yesterday?
Much. Oh my god.
Because
As a matter of fact, when I left, there were people there trying to collect some of their things. It was really awful.
Wait, was it a home?
I don't exactly know, but I don't think it started out as a home, but I think because of the wind yesterday, it got out of control very quickly, and it did take part of at least one home, because I saw that home. I can see that car.
Because I was at the Stafford office, my Stafford office, and when I left, there were like a million fire trucks going past and lots of black smoke in the sky.
Yep, that's when it got to the structure. Yeah, that was really, really awful. And I don't know, Jeff was listening to the scanner. Apparently there was one over, I want to say, like, toward King George, like in the south 22405 area or something. And then there was one down off 3, and then there was the one off Shelton Shop. And it was interesting because later on that evening, we left the high school. Tate had a lacrosse match, and then I had to leave early to take Allison to volleyball. And we came up Shelton Shop, and I couldn't smell it, and I didn't see anything, and I was like, well, that's really weird. Maybe it was like back in one of the neighborhoods off of Shelton Shop. But today when I left, I was going the other direction, and you can see it very clearly.
Sad.
was super sad. We actually had a house blow up one time, and it, like, immediately takes you back to that panic place of, like...
Your home blew up?
My home blew up.
What?
Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, that's one of the reasons that I really enjoy real estate is when I tell my clients I understand, I freaking mean it, because I have experienced just about every possible scenario in real estate.
Why did your home blow up?
I mean, why?
What happened?
It's kind of a long story, but the short version is an aerosol can fell, and the contents that were in the can got out and seeped under the wall from the outside storage room that they were in into my living room. And the outside storage room also happens to be where the water heater was, which was gas. And Jeff heard something fall, and when he went back to check and see what it was and opened the door to that storage area, it was the right mix of chemicals and oxygen and the pilot light, and my house blew up.
Was Jeff okay?
Mm-hmm. He had, as a matter of fact, the police and the firemen talked to him several different times to make sure he was being consistent, because what he described apparently was very similar out of that Backdraft movie that I've never actually seen.
Me neither.
But yeah, he's fine. But it was a little bit of a mess, and I was, I think, 4 months pregnant.
Did he get
at the
burned?
time. No, he was, I think, like his eyebrows were singed or something, but it wasn't, like, he was fine.
Like, did walls fall?
We didn't lose structure. There were a couple of, I mean, they had to tear apart a bunch of walls, but the people who lived behind us said that they sat in their backyard and watched our curtains melt off of the wall, the windows, and like our light fixture that was in the middle of the ceiling in the family room literally melted. It looked like a stalagmite or something. It was awful.
Where were you?
So again, it's a really long story. I was in the kitchen making dinner. We were grilling, which is how that even started, because the barbecue tools were in that storage space. It was February 16th.
2 days after Valentine's Day.
It's
2
Jeff's
days
mother's
before
birthday.
my birthday. My birthday's the 21st.
Well, Jeff's mother's birthday is the 16th. So anyway, I was making dinner, and Jeff hollered at me to get out of the house. And here's the most interesting thing. Different people think about things different ways, and I have literally lost sleep in my life wondering where are my photo albums? Where's this? Where's that? Because if anything would ever happen, I turn here, right?
Yep.
What do I need to grab on my way out if we had to, leave or evacuate or whatever? And the reality of it is, I grabbed my baby, and I literally had to knock my purse out of the way to get out the door. Like, you don't think about things like that when it's an actual emergency. So, put your shit in a stuff Put your stuff in a fireproof safe, and don't worry about it. Just don't die. Get out of your house.
This got serious real quick.
You asked. What do you think I was going to tell you when I said my house blew up? I understand how they feel. It wasn't going to be a feel-good story, Drew.
It could be.
Well, I mean, everybody made it through, and thank God we had insurance, and our insurance company was fantastic.
My friend Kelly is calling me.
Oh, maybe she wants to be on the show.
Are you watching Facebook Live?
You are now.
Because you're on it right now. My friend Laura and I are doing a Facebook Live, and we're doing it right now, and I just answered the phone.
And with your consent, we're going to put you on speaker.
Do you want me to put you on speakerphone and you can say hello? Bye.
We're
Okay.
trying to be quiet
Bye-bye.
while he's on a call. No?
No.
No takers?
Kelly said no.
Oh, bummer. We would have thought that was awesome. Sir, why are you walking out into traffic? It's not appropriate.
You know, if there's not shaved ice, we can just get a donut.
Honestly, I really want shaved ice. Like, if there's not shaved ice, we're going to be driving to the nearest
I
Sonic.
thought you were about to say something. Sonic?
Is that what you were talking about?
No. Go gaily forward.
I am working on going gaily forward.
That's a shout out to Brian Pittman.
I don't know him.
His mama made me be a realtor.
Oh, no, okay. I get it.
Gail Pittman's son.
I think that's brilliant.
That they
By the
made
way,
me be a realtor.
we're still not sponsored by Boomtown. Just throwing that out there.
We've given you lots of ad time.
Just saying.
Watch it not be here anymore.
Okay, where is it
It
that
should
you
be
think it
here
is?
on the corner if it's here. Yeah, it is. The little truck is there. I don't know if anyone's
Stop
in
it.
that truck.
Oh, they better hope they came to work today.
So-
Should I turn here?
Yeah.
Okay. That's terrific. Oh, look at all that fun furniture. Oh, there was a little corner doggy bed. That was so cute.
Best kept secret in Fredericksburg. Lisa's Finders Capers.
There's a milk can over there. Oh, I'm partial to milk cans.
Why?
I don't know. I just like them.
White lady.
They make great end tables, and I have one as like a little console, not a console table, a little table in between two chairs in the bay window in my living room. I enjoy it.
It does not look like it's open.
It does. Do you think it's locked?
What are you just gonna open it?
Well, what do you want me to do now? I'm stuck in this lane. What in the... We'll go over it anyway, because maybe they're, like, maybe there's hours. Maybe it's about to open. Get on that Google.
Girl, this is the only place in town I know.
I can't... I would Google it myself, and I guarantee I would find something, but I can't, because...
I googled shaved ice Fredericksburg.
Okay. Do snow cone truck.
There's no snow cone truck.
I can tell you for a fact there is, because I've been to it. What's it going to hurt you to Google it? They don't charge you by the Google.
Yeah, they're not open.
Right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to park here.
They have snow cones. It doesn't look like it's been open for a while.
And we're going to stay here till they open, or you Google it. What was that?
Snow cone truck.
Hi, Diane. I see you.
Fredericksburg,
I don't know how long ago you came on. You may have already been gone.
Virginia.
But it's nice to see you. Or to think about you. What? It's the smell of happiness. It's the one I got at the
truck.
Cracker Barrel. When I was shopping at Cracker Barrel.
I was with you.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I still have it. It's terrific.
So now, there's a New Orleans style snowballs.
Where's that?
Airport Avenue, Fredericksburg, Virginia 22401. I don't think it was. There's a Rita's.
Rita's is okay, but it's not really what I'm going for. Do you want Rita's?
No.
Have you ever had it?
Yes. The lady who owns it used to work at Coldwell Banker.
Where's the closest Rita's?
Out on.
There's one way south. On like, it's not Harrison.
Nope. It's.
By L'Oreal Park.
Levels.
L'Oreal Park.
Yeah.
I don't want to go all the way down there.
Nope.
You know how I know that that's where it is? Because I'm going to assume you said, yes, tell me. Because I sold a... Shut up with that face. Because I sold a house a couple years ago to my awesome friends who moved up here to Stafford. And it was in a neighborhood right across the street from the park. Or right, like, adjacent to the park. And I included the Rita's Ice Store in my video about their house. Because I was like, look, if you live here... Alright, there's a Sonic on 17 now.
We're not driving to Sonic on 17.
Okay, well, I need...
There's a DQ. You can get a Mr. Misty.
What's that?
It's like a... You can get a Slurpee.
So what I really want is one of those snowball icy things. So, okay, if anybody pays attention, I don't know how long we've been doing this, but nobody's even going to watch anymore, I'm pretty sure. But if anybody pays attention, here's some things we need. Proper pronunciation of the word realtor. A snowball truck.
It's Hawaiian ice. Hawaiian shaped ice.
And we're less picky now than we were before. I'm just gonna throw that out there. And somebody to cut a branch out of my tree. And frankly, I need some handyman stuff done too. Oh, I thought that was, oh, it is an exit. Okay, I'm gonna exit down here because it'll be easier. That's what we need.